and welcome back to the video studio. Kim Kesti back here to demonstrate a little product spotlight for you. I'm super excited to be back with RG Presents, all things holidays, so fun. I'm going to demonstrate today for you liquid colors, and I'm going to give you a fair warning. I am not doing a lot of holiday projects, but I think that's okay. Liquid colors are so fun and such a new product for us that I just thought it would be great to spotlight them, explain a little bit about them, and definitely demonstrate some projects. Does that sound fun? Okay, let's take a look at our liquid colors. Oh my gosh, you guys so excited? We have 12 brand new colors, which of course coordinate with the colors that we have already. Lovely Blue is kind of a fun one because we don't have this color in cardstock. We do have a Lovely Blue ink pad, so I think that's kind of fun to point out. That it's just one of those really fun colors that's amazing for backgrounds, for skies, and I'm definitely going to be using that in my product spotlight today. But anyway, so 12 new colors. If you guys love them, if you guys have fun with them, I think you need to campaign for more colors, right? Yes, I agree. Okay, so let's pick out some colors we're going to use today. First of all, liquid color is water-based dye ink. So that's quite different than what we have right now in our True Color Fusion. Our True Color Fusion inks are a mixture of dye-based and pigment-based inks. So this is fun that these are all watercolors. I'm going to pick kind of a fun color palette here. Lemon Drop, Banana Cream, and Orange Creamsicle. So you can see they're just kind of all a little various shades of each other. Let's put them light to dark. There we go. Fun. And one of the funnest things about these, because they are water-based, is they will react with water. So I'm going to show you how that works. First of all, let's just grab some plain whipped cream cardstock. And I've got some daubers that I'm going to use, and this is really a fun way to apply the ink. You don't have to always use a dauber. We showed at convention, if you guys were there, how to apply it with a baby wipe. Because again, the product that's in a baby wipe is water, so you can definitely coordinate that. But I am going to use our daubers. So I've got the large ones on here. And I'm just going to grab one of our little scrap Clearview sheets. These are just those little Clearview sheets that come with your stamp sets, you know, when you peel them off. So save those. Awesome to recycle those. So what we're going to do is start with our lightest color, that's Banana Cream. I'm just going to drop some on here, and you can already see how fun and liquidy it is. So awesome. And then I'm just going to pick it up with my dauber and kind of sploosh it around a little bit. And I'm going to go straight to my paper. I'm just going to add color to my whipped cream cardstock in a circular motion. So just adding that banana cream in the very middle. So super fun. Just blends beautifully. I love it. And let's add some Lemon Drop. Grab my little Lemon Drop dauber. Pick up that so you can see how it's just that much darker. I'm going to go all around the edge with Lemon Drop. Love that. And I don't know if you guys can see, I'm going to see if we can get in a little closer with the camera, how already the liquid color here is raising the fiber of the paper just a wee little bit. You guys see how that's kind of just soaking up into the paper? It's making the paper fiber, oh gosh, let's call it fluffy. I like that. Now I'm going to add some Orange Creamsicle for my last little layer, and then we'll really watch some magic happen. Just going to kind of get this on the edges. And what's fun about the liquid color is that it really blends nice, because it is so liquidy. So I can come back with my Orange Creamsicle and blend in some of those lines that maybe are a little heavier here. So don't be afraid to layer it. Just go one on top of the other. Get a little bit more Lemon Drop. Lemon Drop. Come back. Again, coming back and adding that next layer on top. Okay, super fun. So these colors do dry fairly quickly, and I don't know if that's because I'm in Arizona, right? But you don't have to speed through it, but they do dry pretty quickly. So when you are going to do a project, you don't have to worry about a really long wait time. Like our pigment ink, for example, our whipped cream has a much longer drying time. So the liquid colors dry pretty quick. So this is not completely dry, but that doesn't really matter because what I want to do is show how it's going to react with water. So right here I have our ring stack stencil, And I'm just going to lay it right on top of this guy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to actually just wet the stencil when it's not on the paper. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to wet the stencil and I'm going to use it as a stamp. So I'm going to use our little mister here with water. And I'm just going to wet the stencil. Not drench it, but just get a nice fine little layer of water on there. That's just plain water. And now I'm going to lay it on top. So I'm essentially using the stencil as a stamp. I think that's pretty fun. I'm going to show you one other way to use it with our regular rubber stamps, but this is just using the stencil as a stamp. I want to just press that down there for just a second. And what that's going to do is soak up into the cardstock. And we'll see again if we can get a little bit closer look. Do you see how it's starting to react with the color? Now if I had a heat tool, I could accelerate the drying process now, and you would see it even quicker. But I think you can see it just as we wait a few seconds on the film here, that it really starts reacting. It almost looks like a velvety layer. It's so completely awesome, you guys. So let me show you the finished project that has my dried layer, and this one is much softer when it dries. But check this out. This is where I've got that very center, and I'll kind of try to angle it so you can see that stencil on there. This is just stamping with a stencil. So much fun. Okay, I want to show you another example that I just did with stamping with a stamp, and I'm not going to run through it because it's essentially the same exact idea. This time I've used the world map stamp. And I just spritz it up with the water, right? This already had Catalina Splash liquid ink all over it exactly the same way I just did. And then this time all I've done is come back and just stamped it with the stamp. So same thing I just showed you, just done with the stamp. So look how cool is that? It just reacts with the water, creates this fun shadow effect. Super simple, super fun. You guys can do this with anything. Any stamp that has a little bit of surface area. Our stamps that have super fine lines aren't going to work as well. You want something that's going to collect the water. So here's my finished project. Right, I've added a couple other little mixed media fun things. I've done some little stenciling here with our arrow stencil, little modeling paste. But I love that background that created. Isn't that fun, guys? So that is just one little tiny fun thing that we can do with the liquid colors. I told Roy that I want to come back here and do more product spotlights for you guys. So if you love that idea, you need to give a shout out, throw me a comment, say we want more product spotlights. Richard doesn't have so much time. He's so busy, running around and taking care of business. So I thought, well, it would be fun to come back here every so often and do more spotlights for you. So if you guys like that, leave a comment and we will take it into consideration.